It started with a loud crash. The stainless steel pot rolled across the kitchen floor as 73-year-old Margaret Wilson reached for the ringing phone on the dining table. She turned quickly without thinking, and suddenly her feet seemed to stay in one place while the rest of her body kept moving. Her knees buckled. Her hands searched desperately for something to hold. For one terrifying second, she thought, this is how people end up in hospital. Her fingers caught the edge of the kitchen counter just in time. She stood there, breathing heavily. The phone stopped ringing. Silence filled the room. "Oh Lord, thank you," she whispered, pressing one hand against her chest. Her neighbor, Helen Parker, who had heard the noise through the open window, called out immediately. "Margaret, are you all right?" Yes, I'm fine," Margaret answered, though her voice was shaking. That didn't sound like someone who was fine. A few moments later, Helen was standing in the kitchen doorway. "What happened?" Margaret forced a smile. "I only turned to answer the phone." Helen looked at the overturned stool, the rolling pot, and the frightened look on her friend's face. "Only turned," she repeated quietly. Margaret nodded. "I don't even understand it. I wasn't running, I just turned." If you've ever felt unsteady while turning, especially after the age of 70, you're not alone. Let us know in the comments whether you've experienced something similar or if you've helped a parent through it. Your experience could encourage someone else watching today. For the rest of that afternoon, Margaret couldn't stop replaying the moment in her head. She had always considered herself strong. Every morning, she swept her porch herself. She walked to the nearby grocery store. She attended church every Sunday without asking anyone for help. People often joked that she had more energy than women 20 years younger. But something had changed. Later that evening, her daughter, Emily, called from another city. "Mom, how was your day?" "It was fine." "You sound tired." "I'm just resting." "Mom." There was a long pause. "You know, I can always tell when something happened." Margaret sighed. "I nearly fell today." The line became quiet. "What do you mean you nearly fell?" I turned to answer the phone and almost landed on the floor. "Mom, I'm all right." "No, that's not all right." "It was nothing." "It was not nothing." Emily's voice grew softer. "You remember what happened to Aunt Carol?" Margaret remembered. Everyone remembered. One simple fall. A broken hip. Months in bed. She was never quite the same afterward. That memory sent a chill through Margaret's body. For the next few days, little things began happening. She reached for a bucket. She turned. She felt unsteady. She heard someone calling from behind. She turned. Her balance shifted again. Even during fellowship after church, someone greeted her from behind. Instead of turning naturally, she froze. People began noticing. "Margaret, are your legs hurting?" "No." "Then why are you moving so slowly these days?" She laughed it off. "I'm just taking my time." But inside, fear had quietly moved into her life. She stopped carrying heavy items. She avoided climbing the small step into her backyard unless someone was nearby. At the grocery store, she found herself gripping shelves whenever she needed to turn around. She hated it. One afternoon, Helen visited again. "You've changed." "What do you mean?" "You don't laugh as much." "I'm only getting older." "No." Helen shook her head. "You're becoming afraid." Those words hit harder than Margaret expected. Was she afraid? That night she barely slept. She kept imagining herself falling. She imagined lying on the cold floor with nobody around. She imagined not being able to stand. The next morning, Emily called again. "Mom, please promise me something." "What?" "Go and see the doctor." "I don't need a hospital." "Please." "I only almost fell. And I don't want that almost to become reality." 2 days later, Margaret finally agreed. The doctor listened carefully before asking a few simple questions. "Do you feel dizzy all the time?" "No." only when turning. Mostly. He smiled gently. Stand up for me. She stood. Walk to the door. She did. Now turn around. She turned quickly. The doctor immediately noticed how her feet crossed awkwardly. There. What? That's what nearly made you fall. Margaret frowned. I don't understand. You turned faster than your balance could manage. So I'm sick. No. Then what's happening? As we grow older, our muscles, eyesight, and balance can all change. Turning isn't just about your feet. Your brain, eyes, inner ears, and muscles all have to work together. Sometimes they need a little more time. Margaret looked surprised. So medicine will fix it. He stood beside her. Not necessarily. Let me show you something. He placed a sturdy chair nearby. When you turn, don't twist suddenly. He demonstrated taking several small, controlled steps instead of one quick spin. Now you try. She copied him. It felt strange. Again, a little smoother. Again, better. The doctor smiled. I want you to practice this for just 2 minutes every day while standing near a stable surface for support. Small steps, slow turns, no rushing. Only 2 minutes. Yes, it sounds too simple. He laughed. Many helpful habits are. Before she left, he added one more thing. If you ever have severe dizziness, repeated falls, or sudden weakness, seek medical care promptly. This exercise is helpful for many people, but it's not a replacement for proper medical evaluation. Margaret thanked him and went home. The first week wasn't easy. Sometimes she forgot. Sometimes she became impatient. I've been turning all my life, she muttered. Why should I learn again? Then she remembered the fear she had felt in the kitchen. So she continued. Every morning after breakfast, she stood beside her dining chair. Small steps. Turn. Pause. Turn back. 2 minutes. Nothing more. By the second week, something unexpected happened. She answered a knock at the door. She turned. No panic. No grabbing the wall. She simply turned. She stopped halfway and smiled. Well, it felt different. Days later, she returned to the grocery store. For the first time in weeks, she walked through the busy aisles without constantly worrying about falling. Helen noticed immediately. You're smiling again. I think I'm getting my confidence back. I told you. Margaret laughed. No, you told me I was afraid. And was I wrong? She smiled. No. That evening, Emily called. Mom, how are you? I'm much better. Really? I've been practicing what the doctor taught me. So it's helping. It isn't magic. But I'm no longer afraid every time I need to turn. Emily sighed with relief. That's all I wanted. Margaret looked around her home. Nothing had changed. The same kitchen. The same phone. The same dining table. Yet everything felt different because she no longer saw every turn as a danger. Growing older doesn't mean giving up independence. Sometimes, it simply means learning safer ways to do everyday things. A few minutes of mindful practice, along with advice from a healthcare professional, can make a meaningful difference in confidence and mobility for many older adults. If this story reminded you of a parent, grandparent, or even yourself, share your thoughts in the comments. We'd love to hear your experience. And if you found this story helpful, please like the video, subscribe for more senior health stories and practical wellness tips, and share it with someone who might need this reminder today. Sometimes, one simple habit can help protect the independence that means so much.